Hi. Have you ever wanted to see your laptop or your mobile device overlaid on top of your Android image? We can do that two different ways. The first way I'm going to show you is through screen share. I do have another video for screen share with all the ins and outs and how to make it work, what needs to happen, but I'm going to just show you through screen share. I'm going to start my screen share on my phone and it's going to ask me, oh, let me start broadcast. I forgot that. And then I do have to accept it. I have that as a setting so not anybody can join my board. Okay, so here's my image. You can see the same image as what's on the board, but on the bottom left corner, because I can't see my Android programs in the back, there's a little caret on the bottom. The first image is powered, so it's going to kick me out of screen share, which that's not what we want. The second one is going to pull the image out from the group. So let's do that. There you go. So now we have an overlay on here. If this was a computer, a PC, or a Mac, not a Chromebook, PC or a Mac, we can also turn the touch on to control things here. I can't interact with my image because this is a mobile device. Android, iOS, or Chrome does not allow us to interact with our devices. Okay, so I can come here, I can pull out, say, a note app. And once this is up, I can pull a pen out. We can start annotating, okay? But I won't be able to annotate over my screen share. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to exit. Don't save. I'm going to exit here. Uh-oh, did I not click don't save? Exit, don't save. The second one I'm going to show you is my laptop. So I have my laptop here. I am going to do a PIP. And with my PIP, how I'm going to get there is the side tab again. Let's go ahead and click that. Go to more at the very bottom. And there's a PIP, which is our last icon. With this PIP, I'm going to go ahead. You see, I have my Android device still running in the background. I'm going to go ahead and say size, make it large so we can easily see. Here's my image. Okay. I can turn the touch on. So get help with your task. Let's close that out. Okay. So we'll notice HDMI 3, that's the input we're on. If you had other sources plugged in as well, we can go ahead and click those input sources. If it's a computer, we can control it with touch. If it's like a DVD player, a Spectrum box, most likely all these other things we cannot control because the way our computer is connected for this, we had to be hardwired for the PIP, which means we're going to be using an HDMI video cable for the image to duplicate the image. And the second one is going to be the USB, and that's primarily for the touch. Okay. If you don't need touch, we don't need the USB cable. We can do a USB-C that will do the video and the touch at the same time. So let's come down here. We can change different sizes. So large, medium, and we also have a small image. Once I click on this little caret, it's going to lock it in place. Okay, so I'm going to click on that caret again. We do have sound. So my laptop is set to 100, level 100. If I click on this sound, if I max it out, it'll just be the same level that my laptop is at. And then I have additional controls right here at my fingertips for volume as well. Okay, so let me move this to the upper left corner. I'm going to say click the down arrow. I can control my website from here. If I wanted to, I can pull up a website. We can annotate over, okay, but I cannot annotate over the image. So if I wanted to do that, what I can do is I can click this enter button, okay? And once I get into enter, it's going to open it up full screen mode. It's going to change the input for me. I'm no longer in that PIP. We're not having the Android running in the background. I mean, it is still on a different input, but we're not going to see it here. I can come to my side tab and click on mark, where I can then annotate over my web page. But did you see how my image, my video froze? So it did take a screenshot of my web page so that I can annotate over it. But yep, that's how all the PIPs on this device work.